Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. I want to say a good Monday morning to all of you, and I hope you're feeling well this morning. And I also want to say a big thank you for all the support that you've given me all these dark months on my channel. I know without you I would not have a channel at all, and for that I am totally thankful for you. Will we get a stimulus package this week? This is Monday morning. Maybe they'll go back to work today and maybe they'll get something passed. But then again, maybe not. This week should be a very busy week when it comes to stimulus and packaging. There will be a lot going on this week. We will have a lot to cover this week. Okay, so the Congress is about to go out for their Christmas vacation. Will we get a package passed before they go out on vacation yet again? Or will we just get a package to help fund the government? Or will we even get that? Or will they just leave the American people hanging out to starve like they have done for the past 6 months? If we don't get a stimulus deal done this week, we will not get one until after the first of the year, because they're going to be out on vacation, living the good life, living like rock stars on the money that they steal from the American people. I say steal because if you're not doing your job, if you're not doing what the people pays you to do, then you're stealing money from the American people. And that's just exactly what they're doing. I believe this is their plan all along, not to pass anything, kick it down the road as far as they can without helping the American people. These people are gutless and heartless. I don't believe they even want to give us a stimulus check at all. Some of them simply believe we don't need it. And y'all, it's easy for them to think this way because they are all rich. They don't have the problems that everyday people like you and I have. They will never worry about putting food on the table for their families to eat. They will never worry about losing their jobs, losing their careers, losing their homes, losing everything they've ever worked for, and even losing their lives. We are losing it all, and our government is just standing by watching. It is our government's fault that we're losing everything because they are the ones that closed everything down, costing everyone their jobs, and in return costing their homes, their apartments, and yes, even their lives. Now they won't stand up and send a stimulus check out to help right the wrongs that they have done to the American people. Y'all, after all, this is our money, and they're acting like it's coming out of their pocket. This is money that we've paid in through all the work that we've done paying taxes. And yes, everybody pays taxes whether you work or not. Every time you go to the grocery store, every time you go to the department store, every time you buy a gallon of gas, you're paying taxes. So yes, this is our money, not theirs. But they really need to hold on to that money just in case they need to bail their Wall Street friends and their rich real estate tycoons out. They will do this long before they help the American people out. Y'all, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think we will get a stimulus package before they go out on vacation yet again? And will this stimulus package actually do something to help the American people? I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't believe we will. I do hope and pray that something happens, that we will get help. But from the past, we can kind of dictate the future. and the future does not look good for this. Nancy Pelosi has said they need to stay in Washington throughout the Christmas vacation and get this done. She said, "We have stayed in Washington through Christmas before and got things done, so we can do it again." I say bravo to Nancy for standing up and saying that. But as hopeful as this sounds, as good as this sounds, we know the Moochman McConnell will not go for it. He will send his people home, and then he will go home himself. He's done it before. He'll do it again. So the fact that Nancy said this, yes, it sounds good. It makes her look good for a minute. But she knows it will never happen. We can only hope that after the new president takes office in January, whether it's Joe Biden or President Trump stays there. I'm cutting it down the middle because I don't know what's going to happen, just like you don't know what's going to happen. But whichever one of them takes office in January, I hope and pray that things will turn around to help the American people. As you know, the vaccine has been approved by the FDA, and Pfizer has said it will be shipping out within 24 hours. And as of now, it should be already reaching the states that it's going to. Then it's up to the governors of that state to administer it and get it out to the people that needs it the most. This vaccine will be free to everybody that wants it. A lot of people are saying they don't want it. Well, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, to be protected from COVID-19 and you don't want it. Y'all, everybody probably knows that I am a registered Republican. But I do feel that the Republican Party has just lost their minds. They have hurt the American people so much during this whole pandemic. I'm almost ashamed to say that I am a Republican. The Republican Party, when it comes to this whole thing with the pandemic, the Republican Party sucks right now. I'll be the first to admit that. But then on the other hand, if you look at the Democrats, they've done a lot of sucky things too during this pandemic. That's why I blame everyone in Washington for all the trouble that we're going through right now. If the Republican Party is not careful, I will change my affiliation. I hope it don't come to that. I hope they straighten up and do the right thing. Y'all, I know you don't want to hear all this negativity, but right now it's all we have. The positives we got is that the COVID vaccine is coming out and it should be helping the people that wants it. The positive we have right now is the pandemic will be over soon. I feel it. But I think things will get worse before they get better. And I'm not talking about the COVID virus right now. I'm talking about politically. They're going to get worse before they get better. I feel really strong that something bad is about to happen. The American people are tired of this, and it's not going to be long before the American people stands up against our government. And when they do, God have mercy on their souls. Our American government has never seen nothing like what the American people can do together when they're pushed to the brink. I pray this don't happen, but I got a bad feeling it's about to. Joe Biden says right after he takes office, he's going to issue stimulus checks. I hope he can do that. He said he's going to do it through executive order if a stimulus package is not passed. You know, Donald Trump tried to do the same thing, and he found out real fast that the president did not have the power to do that. So if Joe Biden can get it done, I say thank you, Joe Biden. Well, at that time, I would have to say thank you, President Joe Biden. Y'all, have you heard the things that AOC has been saying lately? I never thought that I would be a supporter of AOC. And I don't really still support her, but I'm agreeing with a lot she is saying. She's making the most sense of anyone in Washington right now. And she's not afraid to stand up and let her voice be heard. I watched another of her videos just yesterday. She really comes off as one of us. She's a regular person like us. And if you hadn't listened to her because you was turned off of her a while back, take a listen to some of her newer stuff. She is making a lot of sense now. Our government right now is so divided. It is divided to the point that you can't trust anyone. You can't even trust your next door neighbor. Because if you say or mention the wrong thing, who knows? You may push them off the deep end. And don't ever put a political sticker on your car. You're making yourself a moving target if you do. Everybody is on the edge, and everybody is about to jump off that edge. The three driving forces behind this, in my mind, is Nancy Pelosi, the Moochman McConnell, and President Trump. They have forced everybody to think and feel things they never thought they would have to feel before. I pray nothing bad happens, but I believe it's going to. I've just got a bad feeling in my gut that tells me something is about to happen very bad. I pray I'm wrong. Y'all, I love you all. I hope tomorrow I've got some better news for you. I don't like delivering this doom and gloom stuff. I want to deliver you something really good. Something good like a $2,000 stimulus check. I want to be able to tell you about that. Y'all, please watch my video that's popping up here now. It's the show from last night of mine and my wife's show. Every night at 9 p.m. we go live and we do a live stream. We don't talk about politics there. We don't talk about stimulus there. We just have a lot of crazy, stupid fun. Please stop by and check it out. You might like it. Y'all keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He's going to see us through all of this mess. I know He will. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I don't feel like it's going to be that much longer. I'm thinking by June, this will all be behind us. Now that's just me thinking. I have not heard nothing that dictates June. But I hope and pray that I am right. Y'all just know I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will see us through this. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. No matter if you agree with them or not, they still need our support. Please say a prayer for all the families that's been devastated by COVID and our government. Say a prayer for the world. The whole world needs a healing right now. And I think God is about to deliver that healing. I love you all. Ciao.